there.
I've got it!
He exclaimed, jumping in the air.
What?
Jumping in the air.
I will prepare a great feast and invite many guests. Yes.
The great man exclaimed as he pumped his fist in the air, petted Trusty Dog on his head, and accidentally stepped on him. Trusty Dog did, great man.
I must find my servants!
The great man yelled. Immediately, 3 servants ran into his presence, and they each stepped on Trusty Dog. Trusty Dog growled, snarled, and once again decided to bite Great Man on the leg, but he didn't.
You bellowed, sir?
The 3 servants asked.
I did.
Great Man replied.
I need you to go and tell those that I invited that everything is now ready.
As you wish,
Replied the first servant. As you wish, replied the second servant.
Yeah, whatever.
The third servant replied. Off they went skipping through the kingdom, looking for guests of Great Man. They were happily skipping along, humming a tune, when the first servant ran into Farmer Fiona.
Well, howdy, Farmer Fiona.
Said the first servant.
It's time to come to the great feast. I'm sorry, but I just bought a field, and I must go and see it. Bye.
Farmer Fiona left singing the ABCs. Farmer Fiona left singing the ABCs as loudly as she could. Once again, the 3 servants skipped around town looking for the guests of Great Man. All of a sudden, the second servant tripped on something in the road. They looked down, and who could it be but Joe, the used ox salesman. Joe, the used ox salesman, got up, brushed himself off, and pushed the second servant. The second servant was going to push Joe, the used ox salesman, back, but in the last second, she didn't.
Joe, the used ox salesman.
The second servant said,
It's time to go to the great feast.
Ah,
sighed Joe, the used ox salesman.
I can't. I have some new oxen I need to take for a test run today.
Stomping his feet and dancing a little jig, Joe, the used ox salesman, left. The 3 servants continued skipping along, when the third servant, who was very sensitive, started crying.
There must be a wedding around here somewhere.
Blubbered the third servant.
I can't seem to stop crying.
Just then the groom, tall and handsome, walked up to the third servant, and in his most proper British accent asked,
What are you doing blubbering at my wedding?
I'm here to tell you that the great feast is ready.
said the third servant as she blew her nose on the groom's jacket. The groom pushed the third servant away.
I can't attend the great feast. I just got married.
The groom stalked off with his nose high in the air. The 3 servants were very sad. Their feet dragged all the way back to the great man. As they entered the great hall, the third servant accidentally kicked Trusty Dog. Trusty Dog growled, and Big Great Man, who hit Trusty Dog, who licked the first servant's hand. Great Man was very angry when he heard that no one was able to attend a great feast. He sent the 3 servants out all over the countryside, telling them to bring the poor, the blind, and the lame. After they had done this, the 3 servants realized there was still more room. So they went out through all of the land and invited everyone to the house so that it would be full. Great Man was very pleased with this. He announced,
I tell you, not one of those that I invited will get a taste of my banquet. But you, eat, have more to drink, enjoy.